KBC 335. I am your course facilitator, Nihad. This is Unit 2, Session 2, titled Chart, Pictures, and Model. By the end of this session, you should be able to 1. Explain the meaning of chart. 2. State at least 5 types of charts. 3. Explain how pictures could be used as science teaching aid. What are charts? Now, when we say a chart, it refers to display on large sheets of paper or cloth, which carry already prepared text or graphics or pictures designed to be shown to a class or group in the course of a lesson. If such a material is placed on a wall, pinned to a wall or a bulletin board, it is referred to as a wall chart. Wall charts are normally used for casual study or reference systems. That is, students can study information on the chart on their own and at their own. Examples of charts include the periodic table of elements, a chart on the distillation apparatus, a wall chart on the water cycle, among others. Materials on charts are usually larger and easier to see and read than those of the wall chart because charts have to be legible at a distance, while wall charts can be studied at a close range. A wall chart fixed onto a wall and it is stationary, so whoever wants to go view an information on it needs to get closer to it. But for chart, you as a teacher will be using it in your class, and so you might probably be showing it in the face of your students. You might probably be standing in front of your students to show the chart, and so your target is to get the backbenchers and those at the corner to be able to see it, and that is why the materials on the chart should normally be larger and easier to read. This is a figure of a wall chart, a chart on teaching aids and resources. This is actually a type of chart called a flow chart, showing how the various types are connected to the main subject. Now let's look at types of charts that we have. There are different types of charts, which include picture charts. They are charts that show pictures, time charts, table charts that show items in groups or categories. We also have the graphics or illustration chart that presents diagrams and illustrations. The tree organization charts are also available, and they show how a main concept is linked to or subdivided into parts. The flow chart is also available, which show a process or explain the links within a cycle. The pie chart is also there for the visual representation of numerical values as well as graphs. All these are types of charts. The use of pictures is another example of visual materials for lesson delivery. A look at this picture. This is an example of a picture showing some apparatus in the science lab and even how to use them. In science teaching, pictures of science apparatus and portraits of great men in science are the most frequently used pictures. The portraits of the great scientists, if displayed in a classroom, give it the proper scientific atmosphere. These pictures and portraits are quite useful in a demonstration lesson. When using pictures as teaching aids, please ensure the following. 1. Ensure that the pictures are bold, direct, and sufficiently large enough for all your students, no matter the position, to see it easily. Also, do not overload pictures with more than one idea. One picture, one idea. A look at this figure. This is a picture of a model of an atom. Models are also examples of visual materials. What then are models? Models are recognizable three-dimensional representations of real things or the abstract concept or systems that we teach in class. In cases where the real representation is needed to maximize learning, models are very useful. Examples are the crystal structure, bonding in organic, among others. When demonstrating too large or too small to be seen objects, or objects that are dangerous, or objects that are not possible to be brought to the class, models are normally very useful in that regard. They can be used to represent a highly complex phenomena or process in a simplified way that can be easily understood by learners. And so, referring to the model we just saw, it is a representation of an organic compound, of atoms, of the structure of atoms in an organic compound. You can see this with your visual eye. You can only have it in a model form that is recognizable, but then it is still a representation of a real atom itself. They are mostly used when the real object or its drawing are not available. Let's try this question. Explain what is meant by charts. State at least 5 types of charts and explain how pictures could be used as science teaching aids. We have come to the end of this session. In this session, we looked at charts and its size. We learned that charts refer to display on large sheets of paper or cloth which carry already prepared text or graphics or pictures designed to be shown to a class or group in the course of a lesson. When charts are pinned to a wall or a bulletin board, it is described as a wall chart. Wall charts are usually used in the class for casual study or as a reference system. We came to learn about various types of charts, which include table charts, picture charts, graphs, among others. And then we came to place emphasis on how picture charts could be used in the class effectively. Finally, we looked at what models are, that they are recognizable representations of materials that we might not have access to. Thank you for sticking with me throughout this lesson. See you in our next session.